is already being spoken in hushed tones. Anna was never in favour of floating a political party. He has taken the step in pressure. Maybe pressure was from some team members. I can't say their names. These are the words of Santosh Hegde from Team Anna. I was also against it from the very beginning, is what Santosh Hegde says. Our movement has not reached to rural India, so it will be very difficult to find 500 candidates. It would have been better to support other candidates. I spoke to Arvind Kejriwal 1 month before, but on certain issues we did not have the same view. So he told me he will call me afterwards, but then he never called. These are the words of Santosh Hegde. Let's get you his reaction. Listen in.
And today when I read Anna's views in the matter, and the letter he had circulated amongst Anna team members, it convinces me that he is right. And I don't think the Anna team will be able to successfully float a political party and find 543 plus candidates to contest for Lok Sabha elections in 2014. And that apart, politics is not a cup of tea which can be easily had.
Let's cut across to my colleague Rohini, who's with us at this point of time. Rohini, right after, if you looked at how Anna Hazare reacted post the agitation at Jantar Mantar, all fingers pointed to only one conclusion, that he was not in favour of floating a political party or Team Anna entering the realms of politics. The same thing now echoed by ex-Team Anna member Santosh Hegde.
Absolutely, Preeti, and we've also seen that Justice Santosh Hegde has time and again, at many times when he has disagreed with Team Anna, made it very clear that there are certain points that they do not like in terms of how they go about, especially when it's coming to looking at the Jan Lokpal bill. But here Justice Santosh Hegde coming out very clearly and saying that obviously there was a lot of disagreement within Team Anna in terms of floating the political party. Anna Hazare himself seems to be unhappy, and he also talked about how there have not been a movement that has reached the rural areas, and that is where people need to they need to reach out, and people need to know more about how to fight corruption. As of now, and it's very difficult to float around 500 candidates to contest elections if they float, now that they have floated a political party. So we have seen many Team Anna members being disgruntled before for many issues before, but here Justice Santosh Hegde is making it clear that Anna Hazare himself obviously did not want it to be a political party as such, but he wanted to be a mass movement. And he also talked about how Anna Hazare had said that there was no need for another non-corporation movement out of the country. What you need to do is get mass appeal, get people together and fight against corruption as a movement rather than fight as a political party. But here we have seen a man coming out very vocally and clearly saying and voicing like it was said in hushed tones before, what was spoken in hushed tones before, coming out vocally and talking about anything. Anna Hazare obviously was not in support of a political party.
You know, Rohini, very quickly, also most important, Santosh Hegde said that Anna Hazare was pressurized from certain members of Team Anna. He would not like to name them, but if we read between the lines, right after that, he has gone on to say that he spoke to Arvind Kejriwal and they did not agree on certain agendas and certain point of view. Arvind Kejriwal was supposed to get back to Santosh Hegde and he never did.
Well, Justice Santosh Hegde has made it very clear he doesn't want to take names. He does not want to name the people who are in disagreement with him and with Anna Hazare. But he's also spoken about his conversations with Arvind Kejriwal and other team members. And he did mention in his very clearly saying that he spoke to Arvind Kejriwal a month ago. He has not returned his call after that. He said after he'll call back. But he's also not spoken to any of the team members after Team Anna has been disbanded. So obviously at this point of time, without taking names, he's definitely pointing fingers at certain members who he does not want to name, but definitely shows about the fissures and the rift that was there existing in Team Anna, especially when it came to floating a political party and also the agenda of the Jan Lokpal bill.
All right, Rohini Swami, thank you for joining us. Rohini Swami getting us that exclusive interview with Justice Hegde there, where he clearly stated that Anna Hazare never really wanted a political party. He was in pressure from his certain team members from Team Anna, and only that's why he made that move. Swami, thank you for joining us there. Of course, there were cracks, rumored cracks in Team Anna while they were a civil society groups, and now the split wide open when they decided to enter the realms of politics.